Hey, welcome to another episode of Simmer and Say, where the stove stays hot and the conversation even hotter. I'm joined by amazing co-hosts.
My name is Esther.
My name is Atieno.
Today, we are cooking up a delicious plate of rice and stir-fried chicken. While that is sizzling on the stove, we are also going to dive deep into something just as nourishing: friendship in the age of ghosting.
What does real friendship look like? How do we keep it alive during life changes? When is it okay to let it go?
Grab a plate, pull a chair, let's simmer and say.
Stir-fried chicken. And for the stir-fried chicken, we have to marinate our chicken breast first. Mm-hmm. They're already diced and washed.
For how long?
We'll marinate for 20 to 30 minutes in the fridge. So for our spices, as usual, we'll use lemon, pepper, and herb. Just a bit.
This is your favorite spice?
Yeah, it's really good for marination.
Okay.
So you add until your ancestors tell you to stop. And then we have onion powder. Mm-hmm. Then we have garlic powder.
Next,
some garam masala.
The ancestors are lying to you.
And finally some soy sauce.
Soy sauce, okay. Is it new?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out how to open.
Good.
There you go.
Ancestors. And not so generous.
And some salt, of course. Just a bit of salt because most of our spices have salt in them. Mm-hmm. Then you mix.
Yeah.
We're going to set this aside in the fridge for about 15 to 30 minutes.
Before we delve into the topic of friendship in the age of ghosting, I'm going to share some statistics from as early as 1990 in comparison to 2021. According to the American Survey Center, in 1990, 33% of Americans said they had 10 or more close friends. And by 2021, only 13% said the same. 12% of people said they have no close friends at all in 2021. And that is 3% up from the figures from 1990. Experts call this trend a friendship recession, meaning people have fewer deep, meaningful friendships. And then only 30% of people trust friends they've made exclusively online as much as friends they've met in real life. And this is according to statistics gathered by the Pew Research Center. And then 64% of Gen Z and millennials say that social media connections feel surface level, like things are not deep. And then 1 in 3 people aged 18 to 30 reports feeling serious loneliness at least once a week, despite having many online friends. And then, that is according to the Harvard study of young adults and loneliness. Most of our conversations today are going to be centered around the statistics that I've shared.
Mimi nimeona like the trends keep on reducing. From 1990, mm-hmm. And you can see each and every statistic you've given us, because now they were comparing the other age and this new era.
Yeah.
And the trend is not up and above. The trend keeps on reducing. I think it's because economy is getting tough and tough, People don't have time for friendship, and our friendship is pegged on business. So that's why online friendship is flourishing, because for me to meet you online, it's because we are discussing something tangible, something that brings food on my table. And I think they were also comparing this because of now the age of internet, the age of influencers, and the age of old media going down, and the new era of YouTube, the Instagram, where you meet somebody and you look at him or her in terms of what value can you bring in my life. I am selling tomatoes, and you might be my client, or you might help me get more clients. So you see, the online friendship would make sense more than just me and Lynn and Esther just meeting for coffee every day and just planning for girls' trip that never happens. And I would rather go for somebody who would help me sell my tomatoes. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think,
Esther, what are your thoughts?
I still believe friendships. I am very particular about my intentional about my friendships. So the online bit, yes, I do a lot of online transactions because I sell online, but I never really make friends through the online transactions, because for me that is transactional. It's an acquaintance. It's not a friendship. I define friendship a bit differently. That's an acquaintance. I've sold to you baby clothes. That's just about it. But when I want to be friends with you, then it has to be intentional. It doesn't really matter.
Have to be transactional.
Yes, yeah, it doesn't matter whether I sold you things or not, or you bought from me or not. My friendships are a bit intentional.
That one takes me back to, you see, there is a way friendship starts. It doesn't just start like, hi Esther, hi. There is something maybe we shared in common that will now translate to friendship. And it will also define whether our friendship is just hi Esther, or we can do much more with this friendship. So when the way you call it transactional, you see, it started like transactional. So it was built on business. Don't you think it can end up being something that you like, as per your definition of friendship?
Not really. Then that would mean I would end up with over 1,000 friends.
But
And you don't
what if you get just one out of their
Just
1,000?
And what is wrong with having 1,000
No,
friends?
like I said before, being online, I don't know. The friendship that people make online are a bit different for me. Because number one, let's start with the fact that I am an introvert. So before you get me talking to someone randomly online, that will be a tall order. So I meet someone, maybe we have something in common, or we are totally opposites, but we'll still have something that we'll talk about. Doesn't necessarily mean that when I sell to you today, now tomorrow we'll be BFFs.
Yeah.
I'll sell to you today and tomorrow you'll buy again. You'll say hi, like randomly. Hi, how are you? Yes. But that's just about it. I won't follow up on that. Now all of a sudden we are going for coffee together, or we are going for vacations together. Yes. Because like I said before, my friendships are a bit intentional. I have a very small circle of friends, so I like to keep it that way. The rest is just tagging along people who you do not have a connection with. You will say, I have 50 friends. But then who is really your friend among that? I think most of the time we confuse friendship and acquaintances.
Oh, yeah.
I might know someone.
Maybe you give us definition of friendship and acquaintance according to you.
According to me, friendship is someone maybe you share a lot of things together. You share a lot of someone who will be there for you. Someone who will move mountains for you. Someone who understands when you're not okay. You don't have to even talk every day. You can have very good friendships with people who you talk to once in a month, but you're still very good friends. Someone who understands that sometimes you're not up to maybe talking every day. Someone who understands that sometimes you just need your own time, your alone time. I do not like the nagging kind of friendship where you start saying, when you want to talk to someone, call someone and tell them, hi, how are you? How have you been? Not someone who starts saying,
You don't want clingy friends.
it is squeezy.
You don't want clingy friends. Because now You can imagine like clingy friends. You see, we have different types of friendship, by the way. What I do, I understand my friends the way they are. All of them. I have all types. There are clinging ones. I will ensure that I give you attention that you want. And then there are ones that we speak once a month. And we are friends. And when we meet, we talk like we've been talking every day. And then there are those we just maybe once a year. And then they are like, hi. But anyway, I think it's high time we know different types of friendship and how to define it. Because we even have work friends. We have friend. Then we have business friends. So, like, my problem with Esther is, how do you start your friendship? How does your friendship start? The foundation of your friendship. Because to me, even a friend that I sell to online might be my best friend in the next 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, in the next 2 weeks. Bye. We are friends.
That is why I keep saying there's a difference between friendship and acquaintances.
Acquaintances
is someone that you know. Yes, I know. Let's say maybe let's use a name, Winnie. I know Winnie from me selling clothes to her every now and then.
Yeah.
Does not mean we are friends, but we are acquaintances. So according to me, friendship is someone you have a close connection with, someone you are. Let's say I can use the word intimate. Intimate does not necessarily mean. Romantic connotation, but just someone who you can be open to, someone who will be there for you when you're happy, when you're sad, and someone who will understand that today I do not want to talk. It's not because I hate you, or it's just because I need
I just want my space.
Yes.
So you expect me to know that you don't, you just want your space.
Yes, and acquaintances, on the other hand, is someone you just know. I met you at the market. I met you on the road. I met you in a matatu.
We said hi.
We said hi, and once in a while we say hi. That's just about it. I cannot call that friendship. Friendship it takes a lot to build a friendship. So friendship is a bit more intimate than acquaintances.
Rachel, you mentioned that you can get a client online, and in 2 weeks you people are best friends.
Yes.
Explain.
Really?
I want to understand your trail of thoughts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm very relatable, by the way.
Yes.
And I think I get along very fast. So when I realize like your energy and my energy are sisters and brothers and cousins, and therefore we will keep on. If you buy today and then tomorrow and then by the way and then now can we have a coffee? Mm-hmm. Can we discuss more about business? And then business will become tight businesses. Mm-hmm. And we are friends. Mm-hmm. And we are serious friends. Mm-hmm. And friends, not necessarily we don't have to meet, but we will, when we start a conversation, Esther would think we are friends and we've known each other for a very long time. Yeah. So that's how I also make my friends. And that's how I have so many friends. Me, I'm directly opposite Esther.
And that's why you said, what's wrong with having 1,000 friends?
Like seriously. Yeah, I believe in networks.
Yeah.
And how you build network is just meeting Lynn today, having a conversation. It doesn't have to be deep. It doesn't have to be pegged on business, but just having a candid conversation about issues. When you realize like you have something in common, you don't have to have 100 things in common to make a friend.
Yeah.
Yes, just one thing in common, and then we are friends, and then can we expand? Can we see? Can we take advantage of things that we have in common to get us bags? Yeah.
So is that friendship or networking?
Yes.
There's also networking.
So you want to take
friendship or is it networking?
There's also networking. I have people that maybe when they hear a job opportunity, they'll call me.
Yes.
They'll call me. Yeah. And when they hear about maybe a chance or in fact, an example today, a friend called me and told me, by the way, so you normally sell clothes. Can you bring some so that my colleagues can look at them? So in the process, I met like different people. I met one who is a nurse, another one who is an ultrasound tech. So that is networking.
It doesn't mean that you become friends with those people.
Friends.
Okay,
my friend is the one who called.
It's networking today, serious. But now, when you go tomorrow to the next day and then you start making stories, still networking. You guys have not found friends. So let me tell you a story. How I make friends. So one day we were just catching up with my former colleague at Java. And then right beside me there was an old woman, maybe 80 or 90, typing very fast on her laptop. And then I just said, when I grow old, I just want to be like you. I just like at your age, you're still typing, you're still working, and you're still having your time, you're still coming for coffees. And then that's how a friendship, and a serious friendship with me and this old woman grew until today. I can say we are friends and we are business partners. Within one day, 1 hour, 2 seconds, I had a friend, a serious friend. That's not friendship.
It is friendship, but not all instances will lead you to have this kind of friendship. There are very particular instances or particular situations. So not every person you meet randomly and strike a conversation with will end up being your friend.
I agree that once in a while you meet someone you
have an instant connection,
but not all everyone.
Not all the time.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just two things we have in common, and then the rest are no. And then now when no overpowers yes, and then that's the end of it.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, thank you.
You're going to make coconut rice, so we'll add some oil. A bit of salt, and our rice, it's been washed. And some coconut cream. Add the water.
Did you measure the water?
Yes, I did. This was.
Or you're measuring it with your ancestors?
This was
Ancestors.
1.5 cup of rice, and the water was 3 cups. So I already measured the water. Then you let it boil a bit. Then you cover and cook in low heat.
It was my birthday. I didn't have a big party or anything, just quiet dinner with my family. But the weird thing is, none of my close friends called or came over. They only posted Instagram stories like happy birthday bestie with old selfie of us. Not even a simple phone call or text beyond a public post. I realized that they cared more about looking like good friends online than actual being good friends offline. It made me wonder, are they really friends or just followers? Are they really friends or just followers?
Are they friends from online?
That's something that we should know. Yeah, because if they're your friends from online, then you don't expect too much. Why are you having high expectations?
And even if they're your friends from just your normal friends, I think we have too much expectations because people are busy. You're adults. People are busy. So if someone maybe will remember, maybe you went to Facebook and then you saw some posts and then it's a reminder today is so and so's birthday. Then you just wrote on Facebook happy birthday or just a text. That's okay. We have so much expectation about friendship. Friendship isn't supposed to be that draining. It's supposed to be simple. It's the simple things.
And also, did she like invite them to the party?
I'll go back to the story. I didn't have a big party or anything. Just a quiet dinner with my family. Why are you expecting people
But
to not your family to come?
You already have the quiet family dinner.
Why are you not enjoying this moment? Because now this priceless moment.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to dilute it with anything.
Yeah.
So it boils down to expectations.
So this
You shouldn't
woman is
have too
having
much.
high expectations of
Yeah,
friends.
too much
Yeah.
expectations.
And garbage in, garbage out. Chances are this is the kind of energy you're also giving
Yeah,
them of
yeah.
just social media. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think if you invite your friends to a party, most of the time they'll come. But if it's just a quiet dinner, no invitation,
No
like,
invitation.
how are we supposed
And you
to?
expected people to figure out that
Oh, okay, no. You guys are misunderstanding her. Like she's saying there was no, like even a call. They just posted their old photos.
Oh, there was
Online,
no call.
yeah, there was no call. But at least they said happy birthday publicly.
Yeah, and then-
why are you not appreciating? It's a simple thing that we do.
they're
It was
posting
not
a
at
photo.
house.
Yes, they're posting a photo with someone reminiscing, saying, this was such a good time when you
Yeah.
had. They don't have to write a hearty message of how you are the best.
This birthday thing, we really need to talk about it.
Yeah.
May I have issues with friends expecting something from me on their birthday?
And their birthday.
It is your birthday. I will not call anybody to remind them about my birthday, except if you're my intimate friend, if you're my romantic friend, of course it will be a big issue if you don't do anything.
Yeah.
But a friend, I am not going to remind you that it's my birthday and I need a gift, number one. Number two, I don't expect anything from you. Just tell me happy birthday if you can. If you cannot, this is not going to be measurement for our friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a birthday. Clearly, how you value birthday relative. It's not the same way I see birthdays. It's not the same way But if you want to put our friendship on test with birthdays, with me celebrating you, I might be a silent celebrator.
I think it's important to remember people on their special days, but I agree with Esther that adulting is a lot.
It's a lot.
Sometimes on your birthday you're working.
You don't have 1 minute
time
of saying hi, happy birthday.
Exactly. No, happy birthday is okay, but people planning grand gestures, unless of course they're like your intimate partner naye asipofanya kitu.
Which is very understandable.
Because when do you celebrate me? When do you celebrate me? If you cannot celebrate me during this time, don't even remember. Because you can't have a whole year of doing nothing about it.
Of doing nothing.
Yeah, because birthdays comes once a year.
Once a year. Well, I don't know. I think it's a very complex topic because if I'm your partner, I know that your birthday is in September. I'm going to start thinking about things I can do for you on your birthday.
On your birthday.
But then, if it's a friend, they're probably not even remembering your birthday.
Your birthday, actually.
People are busy.
I just saw it on internet and then say happy birthday. I have 1,001 things to think about. I'm not going to sit down and start thinking when is your birthday. And even if it is your birthday and I know it, if I can't do anything, I'm not going to kill someone
to
impress you.
Yes, because sometimes it's the friend's birthday and you're very broke.
Yeah. Sometimes maybe you are not broke, but you've not planned for it. We have to plan for it. You've not planned for it.
You've not planned for it.
Yes. And that's why I don't expect anything from anyone on my birthday except
the love of your
love of my life. And also, I don't bother people. Keep on talking about it, number one, because definitely I know I don't reciprocate, so I don't expect. I don't have high expectation on such a day. Yeah, though it's big for me, but if you remember, I will remember you forever.
Yeah. And will you remember theirs?
Yes. I'm big. I am a baby.
You're big on reciprocating.
Yes, I will do it on a big way.
Okay. I don't know.
Why?
Sometimes I've never sat down and started like, this person did not wish me. This person did not.
So let me tell you, it's something that is very common with clinging friends. Yeah, if you have a clinging friend, which is normal, people differ. Yeah, there are people who are very Taliban. Hi, and we are very good friends, but not clingy. And then there are people who are sweet.
Speak to me directly.
Is a friend, like let me just say because she's here. Esther is a good friend, a clingy friend, a friend who will be there whether it's raining. Esther would come, raining but running. And you see, sweet girls, good girls, also expect people to be sweet,
yeah.
and good.
I think there's a
Which should actually be the
there's
case. If
a
someone is
misunderstanding. I was referring to the Taliban beach.
She's Taliban, but in terms of friendships, she's not.
I am intentional.
Yes,
I am intentional about my
Yeah.
friendship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
In terms
Very
of friendship,
intentional.
Esther would kill for you.
Yeah.
Esther would kill for
And that
you.
is why I'm not friends with 1,000 people online.
You can't speak for
You can't kill for everyone. Yeah, you see.
Yes. And it's why I have a very small circle of friends.
And we are those friends who I don't see big deal. Yeah, it's just a birthday.
Yeah.
Can you move on?
Yeah.
Can you move on? Okay. Alright. So now, have you felt the same? Once in your life?
No.
Esther, just be real with us.
I've never felt the same.
It's about expecting someone
Expecting someone to and feeling bad.
Yes, like you remember when I was explaining, I was saying people need to understand that there are days when you wake up, you just don't want to deal with people. Doesn't mean we'll stop being friends that day. It just means you're an adult.
Yeah.
There's so many things going through your mind.
Uh-huh.
So I am that kind of person who will understand. When I call you and then you tell me, can we talk later? In fact, I will give you time.
Yeah,
I will
that is
give you the
true.
space.
She won't even bother you.
Yes, I won't bother you. And when I tell you,
And if nothing, it's like no, she won't remind you tomorrow.
yes,
that
do you know? Yes. Do you
my
know
problem
yesterday?
with friends who like you did not. Yeah, I did not speak. I forgot. It is fine.
Yeah.
Can we now talk?
Yeah,
I'm not in a
move on.
competition.
Yeah, we can talk
We
now.
can
Yes.
talk now. And in fact, I will call you and I won't even remind you that you did not pick.
And sometimes you might call me and want to talk or want to come over,
Yeah.
and then I'll tell you, not today.
Not today.
I can give an
Which is-
example.
which is fine.
Like
Yeah.
yesterday, Rachel called me, and then
After agreeing that we are finishing a movie that we did not finish.
Yeah.
yes, I did show up. Why? Because I was feeling overwhelmed. So I said, she's an adult. She's
I
actually
even blackmailed her with a child.
With a child. No, I understand where Esther is coming from. Introverted people, your energy drains
is.
fast.
Oh no, you guys
So sometimes
get your own
after talking to people the entire day, sometimes even at the office, I want to go home and I don't want to talk to my son, I don't want to talk to the house girl, I want to go to my room and I want to sit in silence for 1 hour.
How?
Yes.
Yes.
So that you
How is that
recharge.
So that you recharge.
suffocate?
You-
How do I keep quiet? No, I can't.
You recharge.
Recharge what? No, I can't. By
Seriously,
the
something
way.
is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Everyone is fine. You're just tired. Your energy
Everything
is.
is wrong. I am coming home. The moment I enter that door, even the cockroaches are running. She's back. She is back.
Yeah, so people need to understand
Even
that.
the cockroaches are running.
Yeah, personally,
They're happy to see you.
Sometimes they don't want. They're running. She's back.
In fact, the interesting bit is my closest friend is actually an extrovert, extreme extrovert, who you will go somewhere with her.
Talk
and
to me directly.
She will. she will meet people. She will make friends. She will make new friends randomly. Then we go somewhere with her. Then I tell her, "Sisa si tuende nyumbani. Tunatoka sahi." Then 1 hour later, you people are still living that same
And you
place.
are there wondering what do I do next, because now she's very busy talking.
She's very. She, in fact, ni kama she's gotten a new battery for now her energy. Mimi so your mind is negative.
That's exactly what happens with extroverted people.
So now
Settings like that give them energy.
when you're my friend, then your friends become my friend more than you. The Instagram stranger. I followed this girl on Instagram for over 2 years. We would connect on each other's posts, send funny memes, and react to each other's stories. I really thought we were tight. Then one day I ran into her into a coffee shop. I said, "Hey," super excited, and she just awkwardly smiled, barely said hi, and left quickly. It hit me. We were friends online but strangers in reality. Expectations. Expectations. Really, we've just been talking. We've not met.
And
This
it's
is the first time. I'm not even sure whether it's you.
It sounds like something I would do because you should see me online. Online, I am very active, very vocal. But you meet me in person,
You don't want even to say hi.
People ask you, "Mbona uongee?"
Because
Because they expect you to be making noise. There's no way you make noise online.
but still, you see, it's not even like the lady was not making noise or the person was not making noise. It's like you said hi.
Yeah, and you just shared
excitedly, but how many people? You see, it's like she's talking about somebody who is big on Instagram. So like Nikama Kasta. How many people say hi to stars and wants to take photos with stars? So a star would not also say hi smiling, because how many people would I be smiling when I meet at coffee shop? In fact, they are very annoyed because that means they can't have their personal space. When you just talk, I'm just here to take a coffee. So now you want me, because now everybody think they are my friends. We are not friends. Transactional. You follow me. Brands see that you follow me. Brands think I can convert you. Brands give me. So you are my
acquaintance.
Raw material.
That's a terrible way of looking at it. But I think people develop connections online. But it's not real friendship. It's not, because you almost hardly don't know anything about the other person.
You even wondering if this is Esther.
And apart from,
because Instagram, you see their filters. We can't just go Instagram there like this. So when you meet me, Uko.
And also people forget that what we post online is not what's going on in our lives
all the time. Exactly.
You only show what you want them to see.
So you assuming that you know this person from what they post, that is very, very wrong. I might be posting some crazy things online, but when you meet me in person, I am this shy person and I don't even talk about whatever I post. I don't even do half of the things.
Ask you, niliona ulikuwa umeandika bana nini na Facebook.
Whatever happens in Facebook stays in Facebook. Yes. Because uko nje, I'm not even that person.
You're also too busy for this.
Uko nje, maybe I'm a respected someone
like this will not feel comfortable even hugging. Not even a stranger. Even a friend, if she doesn't feel like hugging you, she won't hug you. So like you coming from somewhere else and thinking like you expect her to hug you. You're missing time.
Let me tell you something that happened to me like 2 weeks ago. A friend of mine and I were in downtown Nairobi. Downtown. Because like the boys. Nilikuwa natafuta kofia ya vacation. So tuko kwa downtown.
Life is hard.
We are walking. You see the place is crowded. Watu ni wengi. And then out of nowhere, mtu amekuja tu hug.
We don't even expect that name.
Yes, exactly. Downtown Nairobi huko chini. Karibu na River Road huko. Watu ni wengi.
So now you know where your followers.
My friend was so shocked. Like unajua saizi, Nairobi is not safe. People are dragging each other and all that.
Actually, and it's a trend.
So someone hugging you like that would be very scary.
You come and faint. You keep on asking yourself, when am I fainting?
And then when you show them this reaction, watakuwa like fulani anaringa. It's not maringo. Some of us are not used to being that close to people. Hands and all. We are not huggy people or touchy people, touchy people.
I will reciprocate and you're gonna okay.
When you do that, I will pull back and alafu useme niko na maringo, si maringo. You have just traumatized me for life.
So I think we should learn not to judge. We should learn to also respect ourselves, because now you don't just go hugging people, tapping people.
No, it's okay because for them they don't see a problem with it. But then for you feel like there's a serious breach of personal space.
Personal space.
I don't think they're coming from a bad place. They're coming from a very good place. Ameona mtu amekuwa akiona online, maybe amekufollow for 5 years.
Wamboi, you are coming from a very good place, a place of love, and a place that
appreciation and excitement.
But kindly, can you maybe
also
start with there is a way you can start a conversation. Don't just come with that energy. I don't have the same energy. Can you examine my my energy first, and then you bring it, and we see if I will not reciprocate that energy back.
Yeah.
And people forget one very important, crucial thing: consent. Sometimes just ask someone, is it okay if I hug you? By the way, goes a really long way.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I hug you? Like,
In fact, if you ask me, like, I would feel guilty, and I would hug you.
And you might even find someone is not in a place where she wants to that physical touch or something. Someone will tell you, not today. Today I'm not okay. But someone might say, no, it's fine, because there are people who are huggers, others are not huggers. So it comes to boundaries. That is why I was telling you my friendships are intentional, where your friends know that so and so does not like hugging every time.
Yeah, because
does not like being touchy.
The first thing you meet someone, you show, even if you don't say.
Yes, you show them. Like they'll
This
just
is how
know.
I do things.
Yes, they'll just know. Your friends will know that you like a particular thing. You don't like noise. You don't like this, or you love this. So it comes
Mbona
naturally.
mtaki kelele, by the way?
Wacha nikwambie.
Kukaa in a box. Mbona mtaki
There's a day we went to what's the Masi. We went to Masi with my friends. Masi is a place in Machakos. Yeah. So
hata jina I could have
some of the people came with their boyfriends and people that we'd never met before. It's a friends group of men and women. So around 10, we've spent the whole afternoon together. It's around 10 now. A few people are sipping a few things here and there, and then Mimi Sayo, I'm out. I can't talk anymore.
Why?
Because
Social battery.
my social battery is dead.
Why did you charge it enough? Why are you coming with low battery? You recharge. In that
I
specific
didn't have an opportunity to recharge.
Why?
Because we were constantly interacting and talking and you know and all that. So one of the boyfriends to the ladies asked me, "Are you okay?
Yeah, I would also
Are you okay?"
I would also ask that.
And then my friend tells him she's very okay. Sisi tunamjua. Ako tu sawa. Kuna kitu mbaya. So your friends, she understood.
Yes.
That in that moment I just wanted to go to bed. Nilikuwa nimechoka kuongea.
I'm kwangi drunk na just conversations and energy.
No, you get tired.
Because I recharge as we go on.
Conversations actually drain. Sometimes they drain.
Yeah.
Even
They charge you.
Even
They charge me.
Even with your
I keep on going. Yeah, they charge me. I'm wondering how you drain talking.
conversations drain people.
Yeah, I once dated an extroverted person.
Oh no. Yeah, boyfriend.
I swear, I don't think I'm ever doing that again.
No, I also have a
because now
somebody talks and then you're wondering, so who is the woman here?
someone will
No, it's
start
better.
asking you all the time. Are you okay? No, I'm okay. I just need space. I just need my time.
No, but when we are together, why do you need your time?
It's still okay. It's still
okay.
We don't have to be together all the time or talk all the time. Sometimes we can even be together, like same place, same location. You
Sitting in silence.
Yes, do your own thing. I'll do my own thing. I'll be reading my own things or watching my own things. Does not mean that nimekukasirikia. Just means I need that time, that space.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I will define whatever you guys are advocating for as self-love.
It's not self-love. It's something that we have no control over. You know,
I think it's self-love.
that guy, we would go on dates for say 2 hours. In those 2 hours, I can count the number of times I would talk.
So that's a very boring date. That's a boring because and see ati mnakatiana like
we're just catching up. He'd spend like a whole hour.
I am not
talking about
work
work.
again. I am not work.
Yes.
And you did not close your office. You are coming office to date surely. Wow, you know how that is boring. Especially when you're not in the same space with him. Maybe he has advanced in his career and he's really doing well, and then you are struggling, and then now you see that is how narcissistic people behave. Wakishagundua there is a loophole in you or something you are struggling with, so their conversation revolve around that. So it's again self-esteem issues. If you have low self-esteem and you realize there is only one thing you do better than any other person, so that is the conversation from Monday to Monday. Yes. Can you expand your horizon? Can you expand your horizon? Like, we are not here, nobody is paying you for today. It's just me and you. Can we talk about something else? Because dates, it's not the same place now. You want to make me better, so you want to tell me what I should do. Career advice. No, it's not the right place.
Yeah, it's the only time that you get to be like to unwind from everything.
And you start promising me, building me all those long towers in town. Just kunywa. Kama uweze ni promise hizo vitu sahihi, when you are okay.
Hakuna sahihi yasine.
Yes, kunywa alafu ni promise you taking me to Malaysia. Yes, well, I know you cannot afford even Mombasa. It's fine. Yeah, it will keep me having hopes and being optimistic with you, but not work, please. Onyango, go and work. Ukimaliza ndo ukuje. I think we'll go to the last story. You've been close friends for years, birthday breakups, inside jokes, everything. Then suddenly, they start pulling away. No fight, no explanation, just an unanswered text, cancel plans, and eventually silence. Months later, you see them out on social media living life with a new crew. You are confused, hurt, and wondering, was this friendship real?
Yes, it was. Let me tell you why. You forget that we grow. There's a friendship that maybe you made 10 years ago. At that time, you guys were close, were okay. Maybe your values aligned, or you had the same sort of you had the same look about life. Or if it's different, but at least your thinking was
through the same perspective.
Yes. And then over time you grow. You were 20 10 years ago. You were 20, or you were 18 or whatever. Right now you are 30. Maybe the way they live their life is different now. Maybe their values have also changed. A lot of things have changed.
So you don't just wake up and say, even gari ikiwa una high speed, ukishika brake in a roll.
It starts slow because over time you start realizing maybe your values are different. Kitambo, you used to believe in this. Whatever I used to believe in 10 years ago is different. Yes. And as we grow, we evolve. So the friendship is also supposed to evolve. 10 years ago, mlikuwa maybe friends onye, you go for dunda. Right now, someone has a family, the other has maybe school, the other has this. So people should learn that as we grow, our friendship should also evolve. And when you do not get to a point where you're evolving, then that is where you start feeling like, she just stopped talking to me, or he just stopped talking to me, because you forget that you're growing. Even in relationship, they evolve. So as you grow, your mindset changes. Kabisa. The way you used to handle things, kitambo inaanza kukua totally different. Kitambo maybe you are what's the word? You are ready to shoot. Like something happens, you
Esther, can we do this? Can we try this?
Yes.
There are two sides of this story. First of all, as a human being, you start asking yourself, did I say something wrong that hurt her? And I would love to know. You see, when you know, and then you say, okay, I'm sorry, or okay, this is not what I meant, and then this friendship can die in peace. So there is denial bit, because clearly it's just friendship. What is wrong with friendship dying? Only you've never broken a glass and then life moves on. You see? Number two, what can make me go silent on someone is anytime we speak, I feel like we are just in a closed box. So it's either your problems we are solving each and every time. You fighting with your toxic boyfriend cannot be a topic from Monday to Monday. I will entertain that. Yes, it's draining. I will entertain that for quite some time, and then at one point if I see like anytime, because I will also not tell you to leave that man.
Yeah.
So I would bring in stories that I would also think you are also thinking through why I ask such questions, and over time I expect you to change.
Yeah.
If you can't leave him, then you stop bringing up these stories.
The conversation.
Another thing that drains me is all the time I have to validate you. If all our stories revolving around me trying to validate you, I will. I am good at motivating, I'm good at affirming, but it cannot go for a very long time. It will start, if I see like, yes, I am doing this to help you, but you're not helping yourself, that friendship will die slowly and slowly. And when you call, hi, how are you? I can bring stories from nowhere and we are good, but clearly I have
checked out.
nimekuweka in a certain place, like we are friends, but we are not that friend that I would love unless you change. If you change, come back, we are good. We are very good. Another thing that drains me is you believe in something. You believe in something, maybe you believe in marriage, maybe you believe in this, maybe there is something you believe about, like you have different types of beliefs. And then you are forcing that down my throat. That one is draining me.
Yeah, because we have different opinions about things.
Yes. But your opinion, you cannot be the story.
Yes.
From Monday to Monday. Can we expand?
In fact, I believe true friendship is a friendship where you guys can disagree and
agree. Yes.
If you are having a friendship where you agree on the same thing, then you're not friends.
If you tell me a story, Esther, about what you did to someone, and then I tell you, I don't think that's how you ought to have handled it. You say that's my opinion. It should not even affect you. And then you're still insisting, justifying. You don't have to justify. Oh, okay. Then I can look at it differently. I think Mia was looking at it this way. But if you insisting on that, that's a draining kind of friendship because you are trying to be correct all the time. You cannot be correct all the time. Sometimes I'm correct and I'm 100% sure I'm correct. But Tessa has a different opinion. And I'm seeing this conversation is heading nowhere. I would. Okay. I think I should also look like, because it's about the angle. You know you can see 6. And somebody is seeing as 9.
Yes.
It's fine.
You're both correct.
You don't have to be. You're both correct. Like you will say, are you trying to be politically correct? Yeah. You both correct. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to
be on the same page about everything all the time.
All the time. And then also, what I think about this story. Hakuwa anajua friendship yao ni friendship aina gani. There is something that the lady or the guy was getting from her. And once, you see, if it is friendship are based on so many things, their business, their relative part of it, then there are friendships who are just genuinely friendship and they are flourishing day by day. You see, you understand each other. I will protect you by all my soul and heart. That kind of friendship, because then there is friendship, we are at work. We have a common enemy. Who is our boss. So anytime we speak, for this conversation to go on, we have to speak bad about about this other person who is our common enemy. All these friendships are good and are very important in life. But can you just know what type of friendship do you have with your peers? So maybe it was about something, and then now I can see I'm done. I'm done. And telling you that when you are my boyfriend, I break with you amicably. No, I'm not just going to tell you that we've broken up.
But the breakup has happened.
A very good breakup without heartbreak. And because
why are you drama?
Why will you invest pesa ngapi? Why are you hurt? Why are you hurt?
No, I think it's just the expectations people tie around relationships. Whether they're friendships or otherwise,
Please stop. Can you just learn to know?
But people should understand that sometimes you just outgrow people. Hakuna mtu amekosea mwenzake, but you are just not on the
same page or level.
Aki mbona unani to grow? See, you grow with me. No, why are you not growing with me? No.
This is 2025. If, for example, we've been friends for long, and then you are a male-centered female, nothing goes on in your life without
That one drains me.
Yes.
That one drains
And
me.
in 2025, maybe that is not my mindset.
We can't be talking about husband from Monday to Monday, please. Please, we cannot. We cannot. Can we think of something else we can talk about? Yes, we can talk about them. They are good. You are doing well. I am happy for you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's fine.
Or saying things like I can't do this without a man. I can't do this without a man. We can't be. That friendship will naturally die. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's okay to outgrow.
Especially when you're talking about like this common, like me and you, we are both married and we are happy.
Yeah.
So you see, life has up and down.
Yeah.
There's a time I'm very happy with my marriage.
Yeah.
There is a time I'm asking a lot of questions. That is okay.
Yeah.
That is normal.
That is okay.
So if it is based on that, during the time where I am climbing Mount Longonot in my personal space with my life, therefore we don't have a topic to talk about.
Exactly. You lose common interests.
Common interests.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would ask our viewers, your friendship, that friendship you value, it is based on what? What is the foundation? What is the foundation?
What is the foundation of your friendship? Yeah.
If you're pushing me to do this project, you're pushing me to, that's the foundation of that friendship, and it's fine. Yeah. We just want to know, is it sustainable? Is it something that you can we be friends 10 years from now? I have a nursery, not even a nursery, a childhood friend. And we are friends. Not that we are high all the time, calls, no. But me and our work, we are friends. When we meet, when we have problems, you're the first one to be there. Yeah. But people will never see us together. Even Esther has never seen her. Yeah. People will never see us together because there are things that we took a different path. Yeah. We took a different path. Yeah. She's doing her things. But you see the foundation of that friendship, of just you being my sister, is still there. Yeah. Nikiwa na shida, she will be the first one here. She will call. She will ask. Home all the time, and we are still friends. But you'll never see us on dates. Yeah. You'll never see us. And you see, that one changed after campus. Because even campus, we were known everywhere. Yes. But then after campus, you will not just see us together. You will not just hear me talking about her. But deep down, I know she holds a very special place in my heart. And I care about her. And once in a while, when we start talking, we can talk the whole day. When she has problems, she would call and ask me, what do you think I can do in this situation? I will also ask. That was built on, like, you see, genuinity, like we are just sisters. And because she's also my neighbor. We are sisters, and we are friends, and we are tight. It's only that kwenye umefika na kwenye nimefika, we are different paths. Yes. But we still care about it.
And you're adults and you have other things going on.
Yeah. Yes. And then I also had another friendship that I made the first time I stepped into Nairobi. And we could go to dates. Very bad dates. We could talk. We could even campus when we don't have. We want to pirate. Like we take one room and we leave the other room and then and that friendship is still here. Nelly would kill for me. You know Nelly. Nelly would kill for me, and it's a story that started like a year even before our campus day, and then it went through campus caring about each other, and we took different paths, but we still there.
Still friends.
Yes, we are still friends, and we still talk about anything and everything. Friends come in my life, goes. Maybe would not have problem with my friends. You see, there are also some friends where you feel jealous. Yeah, now if I'm your friend, then another friend comes in, then I feel
jealous.
Yeah. Ikifika hapo, jua tu, it's not genuine. Because my place in Esther's heart should not be threatened. Should not be. If people are threatening my space in your heart, then
iko shida
mahali. So I was just giving example of different types of friends, the foundation that they were built on, and what is the end goal. It comes naturally. You don't have to force
it. Comes naturally. You have some friends you don't see them for 3 months, but mkikutana.
Yes.
Moto inawaka. Mnaongea the whole night.
No forcing issues.
Hakuna mtu anakasirika. Exactly. I think low maintenance friendships are my best.
Yeah.
I don't talk to you every day.
Eti kila
Sasa,
siku eti hi.
unakula nini?
And when I don't talk to you every day, unaanza kukasirika.
Unakasirika.
That cycle. I don't think it's also not sustainable. Have you seen girls going on trips, going on? Is that really sustainable?
Every other weekend.
Because we cannot be in the same space in terms of finances.
Or finances on time.
And time.
Like all the time.
Me, I think it's finances because time I would have time for my things. I don't think like we cannot all the 4 of us, the 5 of us, we are in the same space in terms
like all
of
the
finances
time.
all the time.
So our rice is ready.
Uko moja moja?
And it's smelling so delicious. Iko moja moja. Imeiva moja moja.
What makes real friends anymore? Real friendship anymore? Like what do you consider real friendship?
Real friendship. I think in as much as I said that I like low maintenance friendships, communication is important. Communication is important. Creating time for each other. Hata kama you don't do it.
We are not talking about romantic relationship.
Friendships, yes. You need to spend time with your friends.
Okay. But why are you making it like a demand? Like a deal breaker?
It's not a deal breaker because I have friends that I don't talk to for 3 months.
But they are still friends.
They are still friends and they're still good friends. Yeah, but I think perhaps the period of time does not matter. But I feel like it's important to create time for friendship. Hata kama you do it once in 2 months.
But once in a while, just have girl date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I love it when ladies are catching up. But it should not be like our friendship is based on that.
Exactly. Yeah. Because it's not sustainable in the long run.
Yeah, it's not.
That should not be the only thing that is bonding you together.
Bonding us together.
Exactly. Yeah. Like once in a while, a WhatsApp text, a call, a date. Yeah. Hiking.
And is it true that you see people will say, if you want to know your friends, upate shida kwanza?
No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that because friendship amfai kuletwa pamoja na shida peke yake. And then sometimes when you're in trouble, your friend is also in trouble. Or they're in a position where they're not able to offer you any support. Yeah.
So you should understand your friends the way they are. I don't know. That is a bit hard to dive into because I would feel good also if you really with me in terms of problems. But I would also not measure our friendship because you are not there during
when you were in trouble.
When I was in trouble.
Yeah.
So long as there was a text, there was a call. It doesn't matter whether you came or not. But if you can come, then better.
Let's do
then better. Yeah, because there are friends who are not real, but they will be there.
They'll be there.
They will take advantage. Of your situation.
Oh, to come and confirm that you're really
really in trouble.
That's
so if you want to know such kind of friends, when I am in trouble, they are more concerned of what happened. Than the solution. Not the solution. Than are you okay? Are you? It's rare. I don't even know how to ask what happened unless you tell me that story yourself. So maybe I'll create a space where you feel safe to talk to me about that. But when conversation starts and I can clearly see you are digging deep to know the story, and you're here to
collect gossip.
You're here for something else. What do you think?
My friendships are they're number one, I don't sugarcoat. So you will tell me something will happen. I'll listen to you rant kwanza, and then after I'm done listening, then if there's need, then I'll tell you lakini hapo hata wewe hapo hata wewe pia ulienda overboard. Because I believe in true friendship. Need someone who will be real with you. Yes, I'll listen to you, your heart at that particular moment. After you're done ranting, after I'm done listening to you, then now I'll go back to being real. In fact, very, very fast. I'll not baby you up or so how are you feeling? After I listen to you, I'll give you a listening ear. Then from there, I'll tell you, oh, by that was not right.
Yeah.
But then I'll also tell you, by then, lakini, you should have also done this. Lakini hata wewe pia, hapo wewe pia hukufanya vizuri. I believe that is true friendship, where you will be comfortable with me telling you that. Otherwise, if you want me to sugarcoat, then hapo tutakuwa friends. By then tutakosana very, very fast, because I do not know how to sugarcoat.
Yeah.
Kitu ni ngumu because hii friendship thing is hard. Because me, I find it very hard.
Why?
I just want people to figure out life. Just live.
Friendships are easy.
Comes because if you see the way she's saying, me, I'm for girl child. I don't want to know the story, so long as you're okay.
Yeah.
So long as you're okay. I don't even want to know the story. So what I do, I will create a safe space so that you tell me the story yourself, but there is no any other day I would ask you actually what happened. It doesn't matter to me what happened, but are you okay? Because I only know you. I don't know the other person. I don't know what you guys are going through, but you are my friend. If you feel safe enough to tell me the story, so the moment I have a problem, you are here, and the first thing is like you want to know the story, then that's off. I've been checking out a lot on such kind of friendship. Now, the reason why this thing is hard, you want to tell people this is wrong. This is wrong, this other side. You want to have, I don't know, I think it's something that I'm also learning.
No, I think friendships are easy.
We just complicate things. Friendships are very easy.
Friendships are
because by the time mfike mali now you're friends, then you know very well. You know very well.
You know where to click, where not to click. When I want to tell you did wrong, there is nitaanza na Mombasa. Ndo nikuje.
Ndo
usinikujie tu hapo wewe ni mbaya.
Which is different because personally, Mimi, I will tell you up straight to the point. By the this is wrong. You cannot do this. And friendship is about by being open. You can actually tell someone, by there's a day you did this and I didn't feel that was okay. Is there maybe a way
to you or something they did to someone?
Even to you.
I also don't know how to sugarcoat.
We start kwa na beshte wangu.
Nianze huko.
Let's
just for disrespectful. Nitasema tu like vile kitu iko. If something happened.
Yes. I try as much as possible by then.
I will protect my friend with all my soul and heart.
And always you.
Okay, what are you protecting your friend from?
You're right. You are very right.
Then you're not helping them.
You're causing more damage.
Alikusumbua. Let's have an example. Lazima ajue who your friend is.
Lazima
ajue who your friend is. You are good. Mpaka nikwambie, can you repeat after me? You're good?
and I think that is why I believe true friendships when you mko na same characters now. Similar kabisa.
You complement each other. Because I'm totally different. Me, if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. There is no any other way out. And any other person is wrong. You are the only right person.
You're the only
smart person. But then for sure, you are the only smart person I know in this life. And when I have problem, I will call 20 times. This is the problem. You figure it out. In fact, my problem is your problem. I don't even tell you like I have a problem. Esther, niko na shida, figure it out. Because we are here. We are here together and forever. And we don't, we are not transactional.
Na pia ile the true friendship ni ile like you really una understand kabisa kuna mtu mwenye ni kama your what your good side. Ushaiona I get angry very fast. Let's say I get angry very fast or react to things very fast. Then there's the other person who comes with them.
Who reasons. I always say, most of the time I say, book called Phoebe. Right now I'm overreacting,
because Phoebe is the rational friend.
Yeah.
She's one who will listen first.
But did you guys, I don't know, what if? She has a lot of what if.
Yes.
You look at
Did
it
you
in
try
other
this?
direction.
Yes. Me on the other hand, I would like, let's shoot first, ask questions later.
And it's like, why hujampiga already?
Yes. The first instinct, if something has happened to your friend, the first instinct is to want to protect them.
Protect them.
Yeah.
Then we
And you take their
we
side.
deal with casualties
You take their
later.
side.
Yes, and then we deal with so that is the friendship I want.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want a friend who will come and ask me, niambie your story. Me send your story. First of all, I'm not in the right space to tell stories.
Yeah.
If you find me crying and then you want to know the story, are you smart? I'm not in the right space to tell stories at this point. I just tell you, Esther Linibo.
Yeah. So
Let's deal with Esther.
Just listen.
Yeah,
Just
let's
listen
deal
to
with
huyu
Esther.
mwenye alikasirisha. Listen, let me rant. Nikimaliza
So my
kurant.
problem is, I don't give people time to vent.
Yeah.
No, why are we still venting? You are crying, you are weak. To me, you are weak. Stop crying. Let's do it.
Listen, you will vent, finish, and then after you've calmed down, then now I'll ask you, by the way.
And you know the reason why it's good also to get a friend who will compliment you.
Yeah.
Because now you see how I am very fast to do things.
Yeah.
Then if I go to somebody like me, we will be just damaging things. Yeah. So I want a friend who would like, okay, nyakubuya. Now, this is where we are.
Yes.
Okay, now
Sit down.
sit down.
Yes.
Let's talk.
So take a breath.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk. I have a friend who will tell me, okay, madam, sawa. Mama, I totally understand you. You are very right. But I just want us to now. She's smart because now she's telling me you are smart. Whatever you're doing is the right thing that you ought to have done.
Yeah.
But we have to be now strategic.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not strategic. It's just, in short, taking miss in a smart way that we don't need to think.
Yeah.
Beyond this, we can see Mombasa instead of just Nairobi. Yes, but you see, she also know how to calm me down, how to make me think, and how to see life in a different perspective.
Yeah, which is very,
Yes,
very
kuna
important.
time, there is a time she told me, you cannot be affirming people from Monday to Monday. Sometimes tell people, you overspeeding.
Sometimes it's very okay to say no.
Yeah.
To say
You're
no to people.
overspeeding.
Yeah.
You're overspeeding. You're going
Boundaries.
to. Yes, you're going
Boundaries are
to
very
believe.
good.
Unaenda kupanga watu kutumia. So, Juicy, our friendship took a different turn. It's like, okay, Mama, you've been affirming me. But now I want you to start telling me the truth.
That is very nice because I once met a person who, well, they're not. She was not my friend. We were at a workshop, and then now we are networking. Every other day, akikuona, hey, your suit looks so nice. Hey, do your hair so nini? And she said,
You cannot nail it from January to January.
Exactly.
You cannot nail it from January to January. Sometimes umejivaa kama sijui nini lakini mzuri hapana. That dress is old. As I always say, we are decluttering. We are decluttering. Or should ask me. So now, okay, fine. To you, it's just okay. But tell me, how many occasions are you going to wear this thing?
It's good to do that because she was like she tries to bring out positive energy from people by affirming them. Yeah. So
Which I thought was a strength.
No.
It's not.
No.
Yeah. I learned late.
It got to a
Very
point.
late. Like as late as.
Affirmations are good.
Yeah.
But only when used in moderation.
Yeah.
You can't be positive about everything every single day.
Every single day.
Akiona huyu, hey, you see what looks nice. Hey, you look so.
Yeah, there has to be that. Is this lady okay?
Yeah, because you see, me, I thought that's how you can also boost people's
Confidence,
mood,
yes.
the confidence, and I am big on the confidence and the self-esteem and self-awareness.
Yeah.
I love women who can just walk into a room and own it. So I thought that was the only way I could boost my friends' confidence. And that's why when there is a problem, I don't want to know what you did. It's about yes. U-turn. You're making U-turn.
You know, it works.
I you hurting. Heartbroken. Why?
Yeah.
We are going to date the next day. Yeah.
It works in boosting confidence, but it only works if it's deserved. Esther, this chicken tastes so nice.
Esther, I
You made
think
nice chicken.
the salt is too much.
No, you're talking about affirmations.
Yeah.
This chicken tastes so nice.
Yeah.
And it's true, the chicken tastes so nice.
Yeah.
Not seeing someone wearing something, the thing is not all that, but you're telling them, hii nguo vaa kila siku. Because it looks so nice.
Yeah, you look nice.
Affirmations are good,
You look nice,
but be honest with
and
them.
I think this is your style.
Yeah.
I think this is your
in
style.
moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But looking back, mi sijaona kama nimeambia mtu. I'm not defending myself. Sijaona kama nimeambia mtu something. It's the problem is I don't see any positive thing in you and go and notice.
Yeah.
Any single positive thing, I will let you know.
That is good. That is good.
I will let you any single thing you do, I will let you know. So the problem with my friend was like you making it too big until somebody would get comfortable.
Yeah, because sometimes it's good to say, but I know you're doing well right now. But do you think maybe you can do better?
Yeah.
Do you
What
think,
if we okay, you are reading the whole day. What if we try also reading the whole day and a bit of the evening?
Yeah.
So you're going
So
Instead of encouraging,
you are okay. You are okay. Your business is doing well.
No,
A good friendship will yes. Really, someone who challenges you. They'll ask you, by the way, today you sold 10 tops. Do you think maybe you can you try 20? Have you tried this? Have you
tried opening bells maybe 3 times in a week instead of 2 or 1?
Yes.
Can you try? Have you tried? Like you good at this cooking? Have you tried commercializing it? Something like that. So it's
it should not border on toxic positivity.
Positivity.
Yes. And also sometimes
positivity. So positivity, if it is extreme also, you need to moderate. Yeah.
So what's going on?
Now, after marination, we need the chicken to cook for a bit. So I've added it there. We're going to add a bit of water. So we need the chicken to cook.
Do you have any downside effect of online friendship? Online experience, what's your take on that? I know we've talked about it earlier, but do you think they have good side or bad side?
I think just like I already said, knowing someone online does not give you the real picture of who they are. It does not give you the real picture of who they are, and having like one-on-one interactions with them has a better gives you a better insights into who they are as a person,
Which is very important. I just think online has just made friendship a lot more easier. Long distance relationship, not friendship. Like even friendship is a relationship. So I think it has just made this a lot more easier. I also believe that there are a lot of opportunities that we've achieved just through social media side. So the downside, what do you think? The ghosting becomes so normal. But you see, I can dispose you very fast because making friends is now very easy.
Because of social media. But you know, not everyone makes friends easily through social media. And some of the friendships that are made through social media might not be genuine. They just might be, yes, we are friends. Yes, we comment on each other's posts. But then the genuinity of friendship is still, I think it's still personal. Where you still have to meet someone personally. Yes, and see if
if you have a genuine connection.
Yes, a genuine connection and not forced.
And not
It
forced.
should just come natural.
Wow. So
With
now
no expectations, no behind the scenes or no.
I think we are growing to be more lonely because of social media.
True.
And we are going down with the depression and we don't know. Because before the era, I could look for you, I could. But now I know all that you do, and I believe that's what you do in normal life.
And you feel like you really know the person.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Because you posted that you went to a mall, you posted that you bought this house.
Yeah.
So like deep down, I'm very lonely, but somehow I'm in denial that I'm not lonely because of social media. Because when I feel down, instead of getting real connection with you, I'll go to social media and start scrolling TikToks.
Yeah, and that makes me wonder what will happen if one day social media is shut down.
Yeah, from nowhere.
People will go into depression.
But you're ready. I think we'll figure out something else.
Yeah. Like
Which
what?
might be better.
Like what?
I don't know. But can we genuinely just stand here and say social media is bad? I don't think so.
No.
Are you able to do that?
No, but we also need to differentiate between the hype that you get online.
Yeah.
Sometimes online you post something and then you get all this hype. I think that is okay. You're forgetting this is just hype online.
And it's not real life.
It's not real life.
Like you have a totally different life.
Yes, so that is why when things happen, people will start saying, my friends didn't even show up for me. Which friends?
Which friends?
Number one, you need to define you need to put yes.
Now the same friends you've been ghosting, you've been ignoring, and the same friends you're expecting on your birthday party that you did not even invite them.
Yes. And also you need to like have a clear cut definition of who are my friends.
Yeah.
Somewhere I'll say by them my friend is this and this.
I have 4 friends, I have 10 friends, and I know this is how I deal with Lynn, this is how I deal with Esther, this is how and they are totally different friends, and I understand them the way they are, each and everyone. I think the moment we will define friendship like that, then we will have a very good time with each other. When I'm having time with Esther, someone should know that that's how their friendship is, and it's okay. But we have a very different friendship with her. I just know this side of her, and I love this side of her, and that's what I want in my life at this point.
Yeah, so there's no like a one size fits all definition of how you should treat your friends or define friendship. It's just personal. The way I define friendship is different from how you define friendship. Someone maybe will say so and so is my friend because we go out to drink together. Another person will say so and so is my friend because we go partying or because we do business together. Another person will say so and so is my friend because we had like kids at the same time. Yes. Or I just
can take mommy out, mommy daughter out together, the double dates. Whatever makes you happy, just define your friendship.
And set your boundaries. That is very, very important. We should all learn to set boundaries. Even in friendship, a good friendship is where you have boundaries, where you know, do not cross these boundaries with me. Even when you come to my house, you will not go to my
beyond this place.
Or you not go to my room and start taking my clothes because we are friends. You understand that these boundaries. Even as we are friends, I respect you and you respect me. So that one should be very, very clear.
And it's also, I think it's also important to mention that it's okay to have different friends for different things.
Yes.
I have friends who are not passionate about travel at all. No. Wait for me to land. I have friends who they don't care about traveling, but we bond on other things. But then I have friends who
you travel.
I travel with. Yes. In that sense.
And the two are important. The two are very important.
Yes. Yeah.
If you were to take people back to the way people used to be very intentional about friendship, what do you think we can do to go back to that level?
I believe my friendships are still intentional even right now. Maybe it was lost somewhere, but I tried as much as possible to still keep my friendships intentional. So the number one is respect. Friendship has to come with respect. Just because you're friends that does not mean you disrespect me. So the respect is very, very important. Boundaries, very, very important. And also just understanding. Just be understanding about people, about situations, or about everything in life. And then be genuine. Just be you, be genuine. Do not peg your friendship on a particular thing, or just be you. Then it comes naturally. Friendship should not be forced.
Because it's not sustainable.
Yes.
Yeah. I like your point where you say you have friends. You have different friends for different
that we bond with on different things. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, that we bond with different things.
Yeah.
I also would love if people would be understanding their friends the way they are. Yeah, I understand you, Lynn. This is the way you are. This is what you like. There are things that I like that you don't like. If I'm going out for 1, 2, 3 days, I will not look for you. I'd rather look for Esther.
Another friend, exactly.
I'd rather look for Esther instead. Example that I'd rather use for someone else to go out with. Now, when I want us to do something else apart from that, I would look for you. When I want maybe business, I have business idea, I know who to go to.
Exactly.
And the three of us are strong friends. And it doesn't matter whether you are friends with this other friend
or not.
You don't have to be my friend. Can you see me the way I see you at that time? Maybe we also not saying if you want to be my friend, you can be. But you don't have to force yourself to be loved by my friend. Or to love my friend. Just see me as Rachel. I see you as Lynn and Esther. And life goes on.
That's right. Different friends for different things.
We've added onions and oil to our chicken because it's now nicely cooked. You see how brown?
It's already nice.
How brown it is.
I feel like eating it already.
Okay, so we've added our onions and let it cook.
It's looking really nice.
So you need to cook your onions.
I feel like
it's brown. Spring onions.
Why do you put the onion?
I just love the taste. I normally love spring onions because of the flavor. It has like a really unique flavor. And for spring onions,
not for the color. I love the green.
you can actually use it for the color as well. And also remember for spring onions, you don't need to let it brown.
Oh,
Yes.
even in normal cooking.
Even in normal cooking, you don't need to let it brown.
Okay.
And finally, you add our blended tomato.
So, do you love blended tomatoes and the popcorn?
Yes, I think it's because I don't like seeing tomatoes in my food.
Do they have the same taste?
They do. The only thing you're doing is blending, so you're not really changing anything. You're not boiling it or anything. Tomato.
Because my children is blended tomato, how do you know when it's done?
You let it cook.
You just let it cook. So like this one, you let it cook. You can actually tell when tomato is done. There's I think I saw it
Color.
not really the color. You see the way right now it's watery. When you let it to cook, then you will now start seeing the tomatoes and the oil a bit separate. So that is normally how it's done.
That's
so right now it's watery.
It's not.
Yes. So when you let it cook properly, then now you start seeing not the water, you start now seeing the oil bit. So that means the tomato has cooked properly. Yes. So like that.
Okay. Wow. So like
Normally.
after this, like it's like very near.
Yeah. So from this, after the tomato, we'll now add our. Remember, it's stir fry. So stir fry, we add vegetables. So you can do. In our case, we have carrots and French beans. You can do carrots, French beans, and broccoli. You can also add broccoli. So this will be now a complete meal because you have your vegetables, you have your chicken, and then you have your rice. So when you do this, it's a complete meal. You don't need to have like more on the side. Yes, so this will be complete.
So what you boil?
So for this, I blanched. So just put in hot water, add some salt, and then let it blanch for about 2 minutes maximum. Because I love my carrots crunchy. So you still need the carrots crunchy.
The crunchiness of carrots.
Yes, even the French beans, so that you don't overcook.
Okay.
So yeah, so just 2 minutes in salty water, and then that's it. Then you drain your water so that it stops cooking immediately.
Okay. Wow. So quantity versus quality. Are you just connecting friends like digital process? The online thing that you want to make everybody your friend. Are they quality? I think that is also very because what is the essence of having 1,000 friends that cannot help in terms of need?
But do you only need your friends to help you in terms of need?
Okay. Quality. Maybe we cannot define only quality. When it comes to friendship,
you should also remember that friendship does not need to be pegged on the fact that you need to help. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes your friend might not be able to help you in that particular point of need, and that's very, very okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Friendship should not be pegged on the fact that you were there for me when I was in trouble. Yes. Maybe your friend was going through something else at that particular time. Maybe they are not in a position to help you. So quality is just the fact that I know you are my friend. I know you're rooting for me, even when I'm not okay. I know you're rooting for me. Even when you do not give me help directly, I know you're rooting for me. That should be enough.
And when you pegged it to help, everything help, then it's not friendship.
Yeah, it's not friendship. That is when you start saying, she was not there for me in my time.
She was not a real friend.
Yeah. There is no birthday gift. I think it's mature kind of friendship.
Yes. A mature friendship is friendship where you understand that sometimes someone might not be able to help you.
Or I don't want to help you, which is okay. I don't want to help you, which is very okay. But
no, if you're in a position where you can help your friend and you don't want to help them, that is not nice.
I don't want to help you.
Why?
You want 1,000 Kenyan shillings, I have 1,000 Kenyan shillings, I don't want to give you. It's okay. Why don't you respect? You respect how I feel.
Why?
I don't feel like giving it out to you because I think you can figure this out. I don't want to be breastfeeding you and spoon feeding you. I don't want to enable your life.
Okay, enabling now is a totally different thing. Yes. But I get the point.
Okay. So if you're my friend and I'm in a position to, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I would come in full swing.
If you have
if I feel like you're not doing enough, I would say I don't have.
Yeah. Or you have a friend that's struggling with addiction.
I am not giving you money to
na every Friday anakwambia umtumie 2,000.
I am not. And that comes to you are dating somebody but they don't call you or text you or check up on you until Thursday. Thursday evening. The Thursday evening, hi. These are highs are Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
They are not good highs.
They're not good highs.
Yes.
Chilli cube, Royco cube, and I think maggies. So add that.
Where do you combine?
I just love the different flavors. I love using all of them, so that's why I do. And remember, when we were marinating, we added a bit of salt.
Yeah.
So far I haven't added salt because unless I taste and I find it needs a bit more salt, then that's okay. So that, and I think we can add some curry powder.
You love this particular curry powder?
Yes. Simbambili. Simbambili.
Yes.
Simbambili is the OG. The OG.
Simbambili.
Was it the one in a tin? The OG.
Of all curry powders, we grew up using Simbambili.
Yeah.
It's still Simbambili. Simbambili to the one.
Yeah, so that. And then so now we can add our vegetable.
Blanched.
Yes. This is where the color comes in.
So colorful.
And you can add a bit more soy sauce, dark soy sauce, just a bit.
Where do you cook it?
No, you can do either way. You can do it with some stew or without.
How colorful it will still come out.
Yes. So what you do when you're adding if you want to do it with stew, just add a bit of water and then let it simmer maybe for 2 minutes maximum, so that you don't overcook. Remember, you already blanched your vegetables, so you don't want to overcook them.
Overcook again.
Yes.
Now,
So,
I like the balance between the chicken and the vegetables.
Yes.
What do you prefer when chicken is more than vegetables?
Of course, I love chicken, so I prefer when the chicken
More
is
chicken.
Yes. And also another
It's
thing.
not about you, it's about others.
Another thing also
Yeah.
that I learned. If you want to, this is honey. So if you want to balance, you see the taste between all the spices and the chili, add a bit of honey, then it will balance your ini. So let's add just a bit, then you can taste. I was gifted this honey by my clients.
We can give him a shout out. Just like our stir-fried chicken, friendship also require enough ingredients and time to simmer. Let's dig in. Esther, you've done magic. This is nice.
She's speechless.
Are you speechless? The cook?
I tried.
This is actually very nice. What do you think?
Yeah, it's very delicious.
Till next time.
Bye bye. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Share this video, like, leave us a comment.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.